Welcome back to the channel. Today we're at John's farm and we are unwinterizing the hives at John's farm. So I don't know if you can tell or not, but the bees are very active today and there are a lot of bees around the entrance. So it looks like they are doing well. And yes, I'm behind the cedar tree. We put this hive a little bit too close to the cedar tree, but trust me, I'm here at the back of the hive working. This is the Bee Happy Hive. And I'm going to open up the lid, pull the blanket out, put some frames in, close it back up, hopefully without disturbing these girls too much. So there's a few bees have been over here in this side, but not very many.
So they fell off the top, the blanket?
Yes, it was not on the top.
I got this. That's right, it blew the lid off, right? This is the hive John called, after one of the big storms, the lid had blown off. And they came out and put the lid back on.
Oh my goodness, yes, these girls are doing well. There are bees all the way out here to the end. So we're just going to give them some extra frames so that they can just continue growing. So we don't have to look for the queen. We can tell that she is active. She's been laying, building up the hive for spring. We're adding 2 frames that have comb on them. And we're adding some empty frames so that they have room to grow, and hopefully they won't swarm on us. You want to take this out?
No, take this out. No, put it on that side.
Oh.
Will this one fit in there too, or do you need to take the divider board out?
I'd have to take the divider board out, and it's got bees all over it.
All right, take it out.
Take it out?
Yep.
Okay. You see the bees all over the divider board?
We'll put it back around front.
There we go. Okay. Just lay it up against the front.
Yeah, lay it in front of the hive. Lean it up against the front there.
They will find their way right back in.
Actually, we need to shake that off, and that board will fit back in there, I believe.
I don't think it will.
It should.
Okay.
Let's take your. Let me grab the brush.
Okay. Well, this is a very strong hive. They are obviously doing well because the numbers are looking very good. So just brush them off in front?
Yeah. You can bounce it on the ground, but I'd just brush them right off on the ground. Hold on, there's some propolis right there.
There's some on this side too, if you want me to get it.
All right, that's all it needed. Now slide down in there. All right, and you put your lid on. Take your brush.
There's a one little ant. Okay. So those girls are all set. They've got plenty of frames. They got plenty of room to grow. And they should be fine. These bees that I swept off onto the ground will find their way back up into the hive. And they'll be fine.
You need to pull the mouse guard. You might want to use this to hook it.
Really?
Yeah, here. Take this one and hook it.
Okay. Entrance is very busy.
And you just reach over and pull it out.
Okay. It's removing the mouse guard because we don't need to protect the hive from mice anymore. It's warm enough. And quite frankly, there's enough bees in there. I don't think there's any danger of a mouse taking up residence. That's what the mouse guard looks like. It's got the holes that were big enough for the bees to go through, but it blocked off that entrance so that nothing bigger than that could get in. All right, so
and you want to take it off in the spring because the bees coming and going through those little holes, it can knock some of the pollen off the bees. So once there's not a chance of the bees, the mice coming in and stuff, you can go ahead and take it off.
oh, it's got the screen behind it. We don't need to do that.
You don't need to put a wire.
Nope.
It's good.
Yep, it's got a screen on the other side. Was behind the mouse guard.
All right.
So this hive's all set. So we're going to go down by the lake to the hive that's down there and see how those girls are doing. Be right back. So that's the entrance to the Bee Happy Hive, and I would say that they are very happy right now.
The bees you brushed off on the ground, they're walking up, and they'll walk right back up into the hive.
We're over at the Sunset Hive. When we were here just a couple of weeks ago, taking the swarm box bracket off the tree up there, there were not very many bees flying around, and so we weren't really sure how well this hive had done over winter. But today, it's March the 16th, I think. There are a lot of bees flying, so it looks like these girls overwinter just fine. So we're doing the same thing as we did with the other one. We're going to pop the lid up, take the wool blanket out that we had there for the winter, give them some extra frames, close them back up, and remove the mouse guard. So that's all we're doing today. These small hive beetles, no, that's a hole. Wasn't sure what that was. What you doing there, Cody? There's the blanket. So there are not as many bees in this box as there were in the other one. Can tell that already. But there are bees all the way over here at this end. So that looks good. Do you want me to look and see if I see brood, or we want to just assume that the queen is doing well because there's a bunch of bees in there?
That one there. Slide those back.
Yeah, they don't want to slide open.
Once you get it, this one is good.
Well, there's lots of bees. So
Your flashlight, look down in there. You pop that one up.
gotten a little bit breezy. It's a heavy frame. Yep, I see brood.
Let me look on the other side. Yeah, there's brood all in there. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. So that's all we need to see. And the frame is heavy. Not seeing a lot of honey, but we're assuming that the spring flow has started because we've got all kinds of stuff blooming.
And push it. All right.
Oh, I've got a bunch of small hive beetles over here running around. So we probably need to think about how we're going to combat those. That's 2 frames with comb, so the queen will have more room to lay immediately.
Put this one up in front of that one. That's a full frame that hadn't been drawn out.
Okay. Not these 2.
There's another full frame that hadn't been drawn out. We'll put those up there.
And then a couple of frames that just have starter strips. Okay, wait, there's bees all over the side over here. You want to put them over the front or just?
Yeah. There you go.
Had to be in the box. So this one we're also going to pull the mouse guard. I want to pull out. There we go. I'll open it up. And we'll pull this other one off and see if we've got something behind it. Yep, we do. No.
John asked if the bees would be able to get in both sides. We leave a screen on this side over here. The only time we will really use 2 entrances is if we divided this into 2 different colonies. If we put the divider board in the middle, then we can make 2 entrances. But this way is just a for ventilation. So this colony should be ready to go.
So that finishes up the work that we're doing at John's farm today. We just kind of unwinterized the 2 colonies here, and we wanted to give them some additional frames so that we wouldn't have to worry about these 2 colonies swarming. So we're wrapping it up, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure and give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do that. It will certainly help us to keep our channel growing. And if you've got any questions or comments, be sure and leave them down below. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time.